Curry St. Ville, your favorite personal finance expert, and I only have one goal. Hopefully, at the end of this episode, you will have identified at least one thing that will help you put some power inside of your purse. Hopefully, you are also catching us at the end of our holiday series. We have been talking all about how to hold on to your purse during the holidays. And today, we are doing a very, very, very serious yet funny video, okay? Now, if you have been with us the entire time, or if you have tipped in during a couple of videos, that means I owe you some money. And since it's the holidays, I know you need some. Are you ready? Open up your cyber purse, open up your virtual purse, open up your actual purse, and I'm going to give you some of this money, honey. You ready? Here it goes. And since it's the holidays, I'm gonna kind of compact it. I hope that someone actually does that to you or for you or makes you feel like that this holiday season, because while you are shopping, lots of people are under financial stress. They're buying things that they don't need. So getting some extra cash could actually really help someone be reminded of what this season is all about. Okay, so speaking of which, there's been a couple of videos about overspending. Has been a couple of videos about strategic spending. So you can go ahead and pivot back to those videos and check those out. But today, I am going to be giving you 5 ways to give gifts of gratitude and not financial regret. Okay, you ready? So tip number 1, do not spend money that you do not have. That sounds easy. But we all know that sometimes around this season, a lot of our friends get depressed, a lot of our family members get depressed because they want to do things that they really just cannot afford. So in this moment, I just want you to take the personal pledge that you're not going to buy things for people that you really just cannot afford. Things that's going to put you in financial restraint in the following year, giving to people out of needing to impress them rather than to just give them a genuine gift that says, hey, I really love you and I want you to feel good and I want you to do better. Okay, so that's thing number 1 that you're going to do to make sure that you don't give with regret. You're not going to spend money that you do not have. Okay, thing number 2, okay, you're not going to buy things for people that's on your naughty list. No, you're not. You're going to buy things for people that you really, really like. Yes. During this season, people starts to really pound on and think that they can overcompensate with giving people things that they really don't have the best relationship with. The best thing that you can do instead of giving them a gift is that you can have an honest conversation with them. You might not want to do that during the holiday season. You might want to go ahead and save the money that you was going to spend on them thinking you can give them a good gift and maybe it will change the atmosphere or maybe it will change this relationship. I'm going to clue you into something. We cannot buy people into loving us. No matter how much we spend or how little we spend, it's going to take deep levels of communication to heal those wounds. So number 2, if they on our naughty list, we're going to take the money we was going to spend on them and give it to somebody that we really, really, really love. Okay? So that's tip number 2. Thing number 3, for the people that are on your nice list, you are going to interview them. You're going to figure out what it is that they really, 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 really want. That way, you're not buying them something that they already have, buying them something that they really don't need, buying them something that they really don't want, okay? So have the conversation. Let's say you sit down and you talk to your brother and you say, hey, what's some of the stuff that you're going to be doing next year? And one of the things that's right at the top of his list is he wants to have bigger muscles. So you know what that clues you into? You can probably buy him some dumbbells. That's going to help him with that goal. You can probably pay 3 months of his gym membership. You can go ahead and get him a great protein shake, because the whole idea is to help people, give them gifts that's going to gear them up for the following year. This is a great time to do that. Let's say you have an entrepreneur friend. This would be a good time to pair them with someone that's in their business that is doing, better than them. That way they can have a conversation. They can learn things from them and they can begin to develop and to grow. Let's just say someone wants to become a better cook. You talk to your friend all the time. They just recently got married. She stay burning up stuff. I was that girl. I know that girl. I was her for a very long time. So what you do for her is you get her some cooking classes. You get her some cookbooks. You get her some pots that do not burn. Okay, I had some. Those are things that you can do. So instead of just going to the store and buying them gifts, you're actually going to interview them, figure out what it is that they want. If it's their children, then you can go ahead and pay for that art class. You can go ahead and get them that dance class that they wanted to do. You can go ahead and say, okay, maybe this is a good time to swap out this phone that you can complaining about. So really be intentional about what you're going to give. That way you're not only making sure that people are merry, but you're giving them a gift that has a whole lot of meaning. All right, and tip number 4, you want to make sure that you're not going to buy any cheap gifts. I know, it's the thought that counts. And sometimes when you open up a gift, you'll be wondering, what were you thinking about? I know that's not stuff that you can say out loud. That's not stuff that you can share with the people, right? But I'm that girl that's just going to share that with you, okay? So you know how you're thinking, hey, listen, I'm down to the last mile. I'm going to go ahead and spend this $10 and I'm going to get this person this peppermint lotion for the 3rd year in a row, right? Or you're going to go, I know, it sounds funny. I get it. Or you're right at the register, right? You're standing at that register and there's all that stuff that's hanging right out because you know they put that out there for the people like you and me that shop at the end of time. So they put all this extra stuff out there. You get this big massager that is supposed to make sure that it aligns your vertebrae and, you know, it only costs $8. Here's a tip. Don't get it. Just pass on it. Okay? Just pass on it. If you're finding where all the things that you're getting is not a gift that you would actually not want to receive yourself, this is the opportunity that you're just going to decide to not do that. If you're going to buy someone something, you can buy them something that is cost effective. You can buy them something that is frugal. You can buy them something that's inexpensive. You can buy them something that is not going to get you to go for broke. I am totally from that school of thought. However, you want to give people something that they actually can use. Let's say if all you have is $25, you want to maybe get their car wash. You want to maybe get their nails done, but you don't want to go into the store and rack up a whole bunch of stuff, these fuzzy socks that sing your favorite song. It's just not the thing to give. You can hold on to it. Maybe you can add it. Maybe you can just put the money in the cart. So the whole thing that I want you to do, if you're going to give someone something, and let's say you really don't have the budget to go ahead and buy them something really, really great, but you really love them and you just want to get your coworker something, you're at the end of your budget, then give them time. Don't give them more of your money, okay? Which sends us to point number 5. This holiday season, make sure that you do not give gifts of regret, but you give gifts of gratitude. It's simply by deciding, I'm not just going to spend money. I am going to spend that commodity that is not easily tradable and not easily transferable. Time. As always, I always feel richer as I give you some purse empowerment. If you have questions about this video, a great place to send those questions is at purseempowerment.com, or for you to log on to Facebook, or for you to drop it right here in these comments. I hope that your holiday season is filled with 2 great things: great people and great times. Be empowered.